UConn soccer shut out SMU on Saturday in the American Athletic Conference quarterfinals at Morrone Stadium. The Huskies extended their unbeaten streak to 12 games and remain the only unbeaten team in the conference.
I think tonight, first half we were okay, good enough. And then the second half we just were at another level tonight, and so it's very hard to play the same team 2 weeks in a row in a second game in an elimination game. But, at the end of the game last week, it got a little physical. All guys were a little upset. They play soccer. We played so many teams that just defend. They play soccer, so at least it was a soccer game tonight. So out of the other options we could have had coming here, I think this was probably the best option, frankly, for a quarterfinal game.
0 to 90, you got to go very hard, and every play is important. And for the returning guys, we've learned, I think, and for the newcomers, they're very good with us, and we were able to set that mentality. Like I said, we came out of regular season with a bit of regrets, so we're trying to not have any, going to the postseason.
We don't think too much about postseason or whatever it is. We just look at it as the next game and the next team. There's no added pressure, there's no less pressure. We just know that every game we just got to go out there and play, and we play every game like we want to win. So now being in the postseason, it's nothing different. We're not going to change our mentality. We're not going to change anything. We're just going to approach every game like we've been doing. The next game, the next team.
The next team will be UCF, who they'll face in the semifinals at Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas. UConn tied the Knights 2-2 at home on October 2nd, just as the Huskies were hitting their stride.
We put a lot of new guys into the team, and we're trying to get the formation right. So I don't know, just you had great leadership from Mamadou, Andre, Sergio, George, Mike. The younger guys are starting to play better. It's been good. It's been good.
UConn dominated the Mustangs with 4 different goal scorers. Nick Zuniga started it off with a great move inside the box.
It all started out with the effort of Colin, because he worked hard to get the second ball into the box, and Orlando ended up heading it towards me, and I just put it in. I headed it in and felt great. But a lot of people say it would have been Orlando's goal, but it doesn't matter who scored as long as the ball goes in the net.
UConn's strongest weapon in the postseason is definitely Andre Blake. With only 9 goals scored on the UConn defense this year, his presence in goal is the key to the Huskies' continued success.
You're looking at the best goalkeeper we've ever had in college soccer. So he's been a pleasure to have here. If he was a basketball guy, he'd be in the front of USA Today and be leaving for the NBA for $5-6 million.
Goals are going to score, and that's not the big deal right now. It's all about winning. Once I'm winning, I'm fine, Getting scored on and losing is something different, but if we win 5-4, you know what? I'll take it.
He made a great comment to me last year. We were discussing something, and he said, "Coach, have I done everything you've asked me to since I got here?" And he kind of tied my tongue, because you know what? When you deal with guys at this level, usually they can have some jerk in them. This guy's got no jerk in him at all.
I'm feeling great, and the 2 games that I've missed, just sitting up in the press box and watching the game, you realize what it is to actually be on the pitch, so you actually realize that, when it's taken from you, you can't get it back, so I came back, and I just try to enjoy every minute of every play, because you don't know when it's the last one, and you play it best when you're having fun and when you're enjoying what you're doing, so I'm just having fun.